It's been a decades-long fight for justice and compensation, but the struggle and suffering continues.
It's turned into another horror story, a scandal in a scandal.
Stuart's attempted to take his own life twice. He was infected with hepatitis C, aged just 8.
I'm having to vindicate what they did to me again. I feel like they're not listening again. The claims managers are not listening, IBCA are not listening. And I'm having to relive the whole process and trying to justify why I should get compensation.
The chair of the infected blood inquiry, Sir Brian Langstaff, agrees. A year after his final report, he's written another, making yet more recommendations. That people should be able to apply for compensation rather than wait to be asked. The obvious injustice of excluding people infected with HIV before 1982 must be corrected. Unrealistic evidence requirements should be removed that'll stop most people who experienced severe psychological harm from having that recognised.
Do you have confidence that the government finally will be listening to what you're saying?
I don't think it's too late to put things right. And I think with the will, things can be made fairer and things can be made faster.
Claire's family are among those yet to be contacted by the compensation scheme. Her dad, Trevor, died from AIDS complications after receiving contaminated blood.
It's vitally important that my mum, now in her senior year, she's 71, she does have multiple health issues, that the government recognise that these people have waited too long. There's still 3,000 people who have not received any interim compensation whatsoever. We've not had a penny, we've had no acknowledgement of our suffering.
The inquiry says while the government's apologised for the infected blood scandal, that apology will only be meaningful if those infected and affected are properly listened to and if ministers act on the mistakes they've made so far.
A government spokesperson told Sky News this additional report reflects the unprecedented nature of the infected blood scandal and the thoroughness of the inquiry's investigation. Over £300 million has been paid to victims since the compensation scheme opened last October, and we're taking action to enable a quicker compensation process. It mirrors the post office scandal. For the second time in consecutive days, the government's been told to act urgently to compensate. And once again, victims are left feeling unheard and overlooked. Laura Bundock, Sky News.